case you're wondering, there's still a couple of weeks left to see one of the most anticipated meteor showers of the year. The dazzling display is known as the Perseid. Beautiful streams of light and color travel across the sky amid explosions of fireballs. The celestial show is visible every year from mid-July to September 1st. The Perseid peaked over the weekend. What's more, it also has a connection to a Catholic saint. All right, for more now, we turn to Chris Graney, astronomer and historian of science with the Vatican Observatory. Chris, great to have you back on. So tell us a little bit more about the meteor shower and its discovery back in the 19th century.
So the first thing to know about the meteor shower for EWTN viewers is that they are traditionally known as the Tears of St. Lawrence, because the Feast of St. Lawrence is on August the 10th, and the meteor shower comes, starting about then and going out onward. Meteors were originally, for most of history, thought to be an atmospheric phenomenon like rainbows and things like that. And it was sort of average Catholic faithful in France who began realizing that they came regularly on this feast, and so they interpreted them as the fiery tears of Saint Lawrence, who was martyred by being cooked alive, and supposedly had the cheek to comment to his torturers that, well, you're cooking me unevenly, I have to be rolled over and done for a nice even cook.
Well, as we mentioned, the meteor shower is going to be visible for the next couple of weeks. Chris, what are some of the best places to view it, and why should people make an effort to see it?
Well, the best places to view it are someplace where it's dark, and the best time to view it is after midnight. This is because the meteors have, they're not atmospheric phenomena like rainbow. They are the fact of the Earth colliding with a stream of little bits of debris from a comet, and the side of the Earth that's facing forward into the comet is the side that's after midnight, when you rotate around that far into the Earth's path. Why you would, so that means that you have to be kind of committed to really want to get out in the dark, after midnight. They're pretty if you see them. There's not a lot. They're fun to talk about, and for the person who wants to go do that, they will be rewarded with some pretty meteors that not everybody gets to see. But no one should go out expecting to see some sort of fireworks display. This is for a person who's out to see these meteors and to make that connection with the Tears of St. Lawrence, so to speak.
It is an incredible story. What other stories or other things are you following in the heavens that we should be aware of?
Well, it's worth noting that there's a group of researchers at the VO who studies, in a sense, things connected with meteor showers. Well, there's a couple. There's one guy who studies meteor showers directly, and there's another person a couple of people who study small objects in the solar system, which include asteroids, comets, things called trans-Neptunian objects. And meteors come from these small bodies and are small bodies themselves. They're not tears, and they're not like rainbows. They're little bits of the solar system that collide with Earth, and they're moving fast enough. They heat up in the atmosphere to make the atmosphere glow.
Well, Chris, always a fascinating conversation with you. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us, and we'll continue to look up towards the heavens. Thanks so much. God bless.
All right. Always glad to talk to EWTN.